Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? I'll give you guys a moment to get in. I'm sorry I had some problems with my internet, but I don't know. So I had to come in the house, I guess, because I don't have the canopy out. I had to, I was out, just in the sun. And normally when I do my lives is later in the day, or I would have the canopy out and it'd be earlier in the day. But this time, there was no dice. My computer was acting just as crazy as it wants to. So here I am. I'm trying to find the new live. I think I gotta, yeah, there we go. Okay, hopefully you guys will see. I see three people on. Hi, Precious. Oh, let me fix this. Hi, Homestead and Hood. How y'all doing? Precious, I have not forgot about you. It's been kind of crazy, but I got you. Please know I got you. It's coming. It's coming this week. I'm gonna try to get to the post office tomorrow. It's just been a lot. But girl, it's crazy, but I'm ecstatic. I am. We are ecstatic because we went through so much with escrow. I don't wish it on anybody under any circumstances because it was just absolutely ridiculous. One second, I'm so sorry. I'm live right now. You can come on. Bye. Sorry. My best friend's on her way to come and help us pack. So she was calling me to let me know she was on her way. But yes, it was so just hi container crops. Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? Um, when I tell you that underwriting was hating on us, and let me mute my phone right now. Underwriting was hating on us. She wanted to know way more business that had anything to do with anything. She made us have to get an extension twice. And we almost lost the house because she just kept coming with all these different things. It made no sense. So let me tell you how God is. There were times in this journey that I wanted to give up. And he would be like, no, you're not giving up. This is our house. We're moving. This is going to happen. And so I was like, okay. And so then the last day, what was that? Thursday. No, yeah, Thursday. They were like, okay, well, you guys are ready to close. You're scheduled to close, but there's some contingencies. So then she wanted more contingencies, just stupid stuff that had zero to do. If he works at LAX, why is it your business how he's going to be getting back and forth to work where we're moving to? Like he had to get a letter from his manager telling her that he was going to be able to transfer to a different location, like all this stuff. It was just like so much stuff. So finally, Friday, we did everything, went to escrow. So yesterday, we got to go and wire the money to escrow because we got our house. We had to fill out all of the paperwork and everything. So tomorrow, hey, and Dale, we got it. Tomorrow we go to do the recording and then we can get our keys. So everything that we went through, all of the struggle, all the heartache, all the frustration, all the praying, everything. Thank you, Container Crops. Everything was just, it was a learning experience for us. That's the best way that I can describe it. Precious said, it is ridiculous. Girl, let me tell you something. She asked us, okay, we had the pandemic card. Now, I had to put 2,000 down for, first of all, let me say this. We had a VA no-no. But because the market is the way it is, we didn't have to put a deposit down, but we had to do the closing costs when we're not supposed to because it's a VA. No. But because the market is the way that it is, the sellers can say, well, if you don't want to pay the closing costs, then we'll just go on to the next person. Hey, Nina, hi. So that was strike number one. Okay. But then it came to so much stuff. So back to my pandemic card. I had wired 2,000 from my pandemic card to escrow. Well, I had to wire from the pandemic card to my bank account. From my bank account, then I had to wire it to escrow. Okay. So what I had to do was then give the bank statement showing from my pandemic card, because that's actually, it has a bank statement. It has a bank connected to it. So you can get your statements, your printouts of your transactions. So I had to get her that printout. Then I had to get one from my bank. So she saw where that money came from. Do you know the last day on Friday, she wanted a bank statement. She wanted all of the bank statements from when I first got the pandemic card. I'm like, you could have had this months ago. What the heck? It was so much stuff that woman put us through, let me tell you. And my lenders wanted to be done with her, but there was only 2 people in the office that worked with a VA loan. So we just had to go through so much. I'm telling you, Precious, it was just ridiculous. But it's okay. God prevailed. We stayed the course. Everybody that I talked to, whether they were just buying a house or whether, just regular, or whether it was a VA, let me tell you something. She wanted us to go back and get the last check stub for December 15th for 19 and for 20. I was like, no, who keeps their 2019 pay stubs? I can understand 2020 because that's fairly still recent, but 2019 pay stubs, I was like, I mean, good for us. We had them. We had to search, but we had them. But I was just like, you are doing way too much. Yes, it's a crazy story. I'm like, oh, yay. Thank you. I always forget. I don't even know if let me say this because y'all not be forgetting. Welcome to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. Hi, it's me, Pooh Bear. I'm in my dining room because I kept trying to go live. I'm hoping that Homesteading with Hudson comes back because I kept trying to go live, but remember I told y'all they made me take the canopy down. So the sun, I guess it was too hot for my laptop. Yeah, because it feels so much better now and it's working so good now. So I had to come in the house. And normally I'm outside because I'm going to just have to do a video, or either I'll do another live later when it cools off, because I have like 220 seeds that I need to plant right now for succession because I haven't done anything in a minute. Yes. Just it's past my bed. Oh, I'm sorry. Catch the replay. Yeah. Just know that we got it. We got the house. So hopefully tomorrow we go, like I said, we go to do the recording because we've already wired the money. So they got that done. So I'm telling you, it has been an ordeal. And it shouldn't have been as bad as it is, but I guess we just had to prove how bad we wanted it to stay the course. Whatever. I don't care. We did it. We got our little over acre and a half. It's 1.6, little over acre and a half. We got our 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. I'm happy. We have some stuff to do. So we're going to be making a lot of videos of the things that we have to do, because like we're going to go in and we're going to do some painting. We're going to fix the floor because I told y'all I don't like that up. It might have been cute back when they first did it, but it's concrete. I told y'all it's concrete. And then she put the epoxy over it. And first it was brown. She put brown epoxy over it. Hey, yes. But then she went back and she put like red and orange specks in it. But it happened back in 2005. Hey, Misunderstood Garden, how you doing? Thank you. Yes, so I get to go and, we decided, remember I asked you guys what you guys thought. So we're gonna go ahead and do the vinyl tile, and we're gonna be putting that down. So that's the easy peasy thing, but we need to do some painting and everything. So I had the truck scheduled. I had two 26-foot U-Haul trucks scheduled to pick them up on Tuesday. And I was going to have them from Tuesday to Thursday because my goal was, we've been here for 12 years. So we have a lot of stuff that we want to throw away. So what I wanted to do was get the two U-Haul trucks on Tuesday to put them in front of the house because we have street parking because of the street cleaning. So from 10 to 12, you can't park in front of the house. So I had it scheduled to get two trucks at 11 o'clock so that I could have them here by that time and just plan them both in front of the house. And then I was going to be able to have everything that we were going to take to the trash. I would put my car to block the spot for a truck. And then I could just take all of the trash to the dump. But they just called me this morning and told me that they're not going to be able to give me the trucks on Tuesday. I have to wait till Friday. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to have two trucks. So what I decided to do is go with budget because they have like a transit van that you can rent. And it's only $44 and it's unlimited miles. So I said, okay, I have a reservation now. So I'm going to take that budget van, that transit. It's a 15 passenger, but it's cargo. So I'm going to have that from Tuesday to Friday. So I'm just going to keep loading it up. The first thing I'm taking are all my trees. And then if I can fit plants on, then I'm going to put the plants on. Then we'll put all of those in the yard. Then come back down because I have to be there for Wednesday to turn the power on. Yeah, got that scheduled. Oh, it's so happening, you guys. I'm so excited. But yeah, so then I figure we'll drive back because it's only like an hour and a half to 2 hours away. So I'll come back down and then, load up again and then go back down. So if I can maneuver this right, I'll probably be able to get 3 to 4 trips done on Tuesday. But because there's no power, I'm not spending the night. Because at first I was thinking I might just spend the night, but I was like, wait, but there's no power. Now I could take all of my stuff and just bug out in the house. I could do that. I'd talk to him about that because that have to be a we thing. It won't be a me thing for that. I'm not doing that by myself. Thank you, Precious. But then I might just after the final. He said we have yes, because we have a place. See, I'm glitching. Oh, I don't want to glitch. Am I glitching for y'all? Okay, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, he said we have a fireplace. So we might because we have our portable. We just got to buy a portable toilet. She's on her way. Oh, okay. Wait, because 1 second, you guys. Okay. So what I'm planning on doing, what we might do, because I have the eBubs, I have a grill, I have my 2-burner butane that I could cook in the house. We have We have a bonfire pit already in the backyard. So there's some options. I have to just order a porta potty because that's the one thing that I don't have. And I saw the ones that you could get from Walmart, but I want like one that you can flush and it separates. They're like $80, so I'll just go to Amazon and order that right quick, and then we might just bug out at the house. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll definitely record, do some stuff there. We can even have, our laptop. See, that's the good thing about, oh God, you guys. I'm so happy that I watch Led and all and Homestead Heart and Granny Karma and you guys, a lot of you guys, everybody, because I can take my generator. I can take my generator. I can take a 5-gallon bucket of water already because my auntie lives 12 minutes from our house. We can do this whole off-grid thing before the power gets cut on. That's gonna be dope. I got my solar panel and everything. We can so do that. We don't have I don't have a Blue Eddy yet. Blue yeah, Booz Eddy. Was it Booz Eddy? The cooler. I don't have one of those yet, but I have coolers, so I can just go buy some dry ice if it gets that serious. But I have so much canned food. We'll eat. That won't be an issue because I don't want to go out and spend money. So I'm like, hey, Brompton Gardner. I'm like, Brampton. I'm sorry. I always say Brompton. It's Brampton. I'm so sorry. I messed your name up. Hey, I have 6 kids. So you'll always hear me screaming at somebody or fussing with him because we fuss. It's like, oh, yeah, the Boujarvie. Thank you. That's what it's. I'm like, Bouzetti. I'm getting it all mixed up. Yes, I have to get one. I'm reading it because I think I missed something or I don't know somebody's name is Pam. But hi, Pam. I see Brampton said hi, Pam. So I'm saying hi, Pam, because I don't know who Pam is, but or I probably do know you. I just don't know your first name. I'm sorry. Got to get better. But so that's it. So um, meanwhile, oh man, my computer is acting so funky. Oh, container crops is Pam. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just knew container crops. I'm sorry. But I got new trees. I got new trees. I went to Home Depot with the intention of getting a persimmon tree. Now, I did not get everything that I wanted because I couldn't afford it. I had to pay all that money for closing that I shouldn't have been paying, but whatever. God is good. I had it to do. I had it to do. So, whatever. But I got my first persimmon tree. And let me tell you something. I've been eating persimmons for a long time because I would go to the farmer's market and I would get them. But I never knew, like I didn't even know we could grow them. I don't know why, because if I bought them here, then of course I can get them. But I mean, I could grow it if I could buy it, but I never thought of it like that because it was a farmer's market, so it's local. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't put too much into it. But what I wasn't expecting was a jujube tree. I have a jujube tree, and it's taller than me already. So is my persimmon tree. So now I have a jujube tree, persimmon tree, 4 pear trees, different types, the one apple tree, the Fiji apple tree, then the other apple tree with the 3 Um, it's been grafted. It's the Beverly Hills Gold, Dorset Gold, and Anna. Then I have two plum trees, the apricot tree, the goji berry tree, the golden goji berry tree at that. Then the muscadine grapes and everything, they're starting to come alive now. And I'm so happy that they're coming alive now because we're moving to 8B because right now I'm in 10B. So when I ordered them, they told me that 10B was not the grow zone. So now I'm moving into 8B. So it'll have that chill time and everything. But I still don't have a lot of citrus. I have a kumquat tree and I have the blood orange because I have to go a little further out to get the lemon trees and everything. Because when I try to order them, and they say that they can't ship them to California because of that whole um, mutation thing that happened with the it was not a mutation but an infestation with some bug or something that happened, so it's really difficult to get fruit trees here. But my neighbor said he's going to give me some cuttings, so hopefully I'll be able to do that too and just keep it going. But the raspberry tree is doing better, the blackberry tree and the blueberry trees are doing fine. The pomegranate trees are doing fine. I wish I could get my peach tree to have more flowers on it and bloom again because that one peach that we had, it was so divine. I mean, it was coming, the juices were coming down my face. I was like, I can't believe it was only one, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to do a cutting and make another tree so that eventually there'll be more coming. But when I was at Home Depot, the one thing I saw, I do not know what type of peach tree it is. I will find out and I will let you know. I think the tag is still on it. I know it was juicy. It was kind of red and orange. It was really pretty. It was really pretty. It was really fuzzy, but I don't know what type. I've had it for like 3 years. And this was the first year that it actually flowered and gave me a fruit. And it was like so many flowers on it. But then we had a really bad windstorm like 4 months ago. It's like 2 nights. Just really hard wind. See, it's windy now. Hopefully, I can go back outside because I got so much to do. Um, but and not everything off but one. So I only had one peach. But just the fact of knowing that I was able to get that one peach, I'm happy. But I'm gonna go back one day this week to that Home Depot because they had the white nectarines, and they had another peach tree, and I don't know if it's the same kind I have or not, but they had the regular nectarines, and they had white nectarines, and then they had more peach trees. So I'm gonna try to maneuver my money so that I can get those two, because the name of the game is self-sufficiency. I don't really want to have to go to the grocery store for almost anything. I'm trying to learn how to make my own mayonnaise, my own mustard. I got olive tree out there because I want to grow my own olives and not have to get olive oil. With my business, with my skincare line, I have different, like my olive oils and stuff that I purchase. But I would love to just get a press and do my own thing, just take some cuttings and grow more trees and it all be my own, So I don't know. It's down the line. It's down the line, but I want to make everything my own ketchup, my own everything. I already make my own spaghetti sauce and stuff. So it's just like, hey, Chainbreakers, I'm so happy you're here. I was missing you. I was like, he hasn't made a video. What's going on? How is he? But I hadn't been making, like, I hadn't really been going live, but I was trying to do my little shorts because I hadn't really had time to do too much and nothing. It is, I'm telling y'all, when I went to, I did that video showing you guys the feed store that I go to get feed for the chickens. And they were selling those chickens on $10.99 each, and you could get buy two, get one free. That was their thing. But when I went to Tractor Supply, if you saw that video I showed you guys at Tractor Supply, they have them, the pellets or pullets were $2.99 each, and then the Longhorn, I think it was, were $3.99, or vice versa. But it was so much cheaper than out here because it's more farmland and everything out there. So I'm just like, man, I'm so excited. We actually have our own homestead. Can't nobody tell me nothing right now. It's like, it's finally coming into fruition. We've been dreaming about this since we were 19 and 20. And we are now, I'm 45 and he's 46 now. So it took a long time, but it doesn't even matter. Now was the season. Before we weren't ready. But now God saw fit to bless us with it. So I feel it's nothing but God. I count it all joy. Everything that we had to go through to get to where we're going to be. And even to this point to where we are now, I'm like, can't nobody say, man, whatever. If I can't get everything that I want right now, I'm not even tripping, because at the end of the day, all I got to do is go to my new house. And my new house, y'all will see it has a U for the parking. 12 cars, it says that it can hold 12 cars. So when we have functions here, I have a double garage, but like I said, my neighbor's daughter bumped it. She hit it. And so we haven't been able to go into the garage. So I only have one stall back there. And the people that live at the corner right here, there's an apartment complex. And then around the corner, they don't have parking a lot of the time. So they come over here and they park over here in front of my house. So a lot of times, like if I'm having, like we do Sunday dinner every Sunday, which we'll be even doing even today. It's difficult for us to find parking for my family, for my guests. So guess what? Not only do I have my 12 in my little U, but in front outside the gate, they have, because it's a lot of dirt, sand. There's like 7 cars, maybe 14 cars, because you could do double, that fit in front of my house. So truth be told, I have like 26 parking stalls, or like 30, almost 30. So the world can come visit us now. And I have enough land to have big parties and big barbecues. And if one of my kids decides to get married, we could have it at the house, or at least have the reception at the house. And it's just so many possibilities that we didn't have. Yes, he will. Every time he will do it. Because that's why I was saying, what's for you, and can't nobody take it away. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. You just got to walk in it. And the enemy is going to do his best to make it as hard and as tedious to make you give up. But as long as you stay the course, no matter what nobody is saying, all that negativity, tune it out, push the mute button on people, and keep it pushing. And watch him bless you. Watch him bless you, because I'm telling you something. There were some times when we wanted to give up. And I'm going to tell y'all, I think the nail in the enemy's coffin, before he would come after me or come after him, but he wouldn't come after us at the same time. But on the last day, he attacked us both at the same time. And I was on my way to take the rental car back because I had it because I didn't want to take my car backing up and down the hill because it's older. It's a 2001. So we had a rental for like a week. And so I was like, we got to take it back. It's costing too much. And so we had got into a little verbal altercation, not nothing big or nothing, just a little bickering. But I was mad at him. And so when I got in the car, and I mean, I'm an honest person. I am team TMI. I tell too much of my own personal information, but whatever. I'm very transparent. And so I got in the car, and at first I was, party at my house, exactly. I'm like, the normal Pooh Bear would be like, oh, this is why I can't, he get on my nerve. All the bickering, the dripping faucet, all that. I should just be doing this by myself. All of the stuff that normally I would do. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm crucifying her. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Urban Garden. I got you. I got you too. I told you and Precious, I got y'all. I have not mailed anything off. I've been like just dealing with not escrow, but dealing with that underwriter. But we got the house now, so everything is going to be okay. I'm sending you your stuff. But I got in the car and I was about to start complaining and disrespecting him to myself, nobody else around, but still. And as soon as I went to do it, God said no. And I said, no, let me pray. And I got to, Father God, I'm sorry for having an attitude against your son. Father God, I'm sorry for even thinking a negative thought against your son. Please forgive me. And I started praying for him. God, help him to have a soft heart. Help me to have a soft heart. And I just really started trying to change my mindset. And I just kept praying. And there's this song by a group called New Direction, and it's called Victory. And it's not like the Tide Tribute or anything. This is an older song. It's like maybe 10 plus years old. And so I just started praising God, and I'm on my way to take the car. And then I turn the car in, give them their keys. They total me out and everything, give me my receipt. And I'm sitting there ordering my Uber home. And I get the phone call. We're done. We did it. You did it, girl. Y'all got it. What? She's like, yeah, it's done. It's in escrow. It's in escrow now. So all you guys got to do is wire the money and meet with the notary, and you guys are done. I'm like, look at God. And all I could see was, if I would have disrespected my husband, I might not have been getting a house, or it might have been another step that I had to do. But because I made the decision to be a godly wife and respect him and pray for him, even though I was mad, I was irritated. Hi, love notes. We got it. So all I can say is all praise and honor and everything else goes to God. Because if Alana's mouth would have had her foot so deep in it, but God silenced me and he changed my heart. And I just had to go into apology, and I had to apologize to him because I wanted to be right with God. And I don't want to be the disrespectful wife, So I'm just saying, God is so good. I cannot tell y'all how good our Father, hopefully everybody on here is Father, how awesome our Father is, because he does it every time. So yeah, that's what's going on now. So just got to get down there, and we got to finish packing. My best friend's on her way right now. We have to, get Sunday dinner started because I haven't even had time to cook. We've been so busy, but I'm about to make a quick meatloaf. But I think what I'm gonna do, just to speed up the process, is I'm gonna make meatloaf cupcakes. And then with the meatloaf cupcakes, it's not really too much else I need to make. I'll just make some spinach or something to go on the side. But with the meatloaf cupcakes, it has everything. The meatloaf, I'm going to put cheese. I have some pepper jack cheese. So I'm going to put the pepper jack cheese in the middle. And then the mashed potatoes go on top, but they're individually done. So the cooking time is like not even 20 minutes because the mashed potatoes are already done. One day in the new house, I'll do a whole video on how I do it because that's one of the things. Like I've been waiting to get out of here because I want to do my cooking segments and my exercising segments. There's just so much that I want to do. And with homeschooling, because school is about to start back up, I'm going over the curriculum. I'm going to be doing a whole little thing about different types of curriculum and what we're going to pick. I'm still trying to figure everything out. Yes, it is great. And I make them in the straight the meatloaf, the cupcake containers, the cupcake holders. So, man, I'm making myself hungry. I'm on a fast right now, and it doesn't end until 3 o'clock. So I'm water and gum, but it's okay because look at the results of fasting. Brampton Gardner said, "You're making me hungry." I'm like, I'm making myself hungry. Let me shut my mouth. But today, one of the biggest things that we're going to do is I have this whole stockpile over here. I'm a dare to show you my mess. Please don't judge me, and if you do, I don't care. But this this is my part of my stockpile, and it goes all the way down to the ground. Yeah, and over in that corner, I have the 5 gallon buckets of rice and different beans, and I think we have flour and sugar. I think it's still over there. But yeah, we got to pack all of this up today. I've been trying to wait to pack that stuff up because I kept saying that, we might need something. But at this point, it's going, it's getting packed up because I just want to have as much of the house packed up as I possibly can. Yes, yes, let's clean up and easy prep. Exactly. Lovena says, you got some food. Oh, this is a freezer. This is not a refrigerator. This is a freezer. And right behind me, right here, this is a deep freezer. This is my upright freezer. This is a deep freezer. But I'm going to get rid of this deep freezer. He doesn't want to, but I want to get rid of this one because I have my mom's in storage from when she passed away. Her stuff was in storage. Like I just lost connection. That was crazy. But my mom has a big, longer deep freezer. Am I there? Can you see me? Can you guys hear and see me? I don't know. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, I think he doesn't want to get rid of it. So I think we're just going to have 3 big freezers because we're going to have my mom's freezer, her deep freezer, and it's super long. It's probably the length of this freezer. So we'll have this one. You have 3 deep freezers. Love No says she has 3 deep freezers. He said, see. So, okay, we're going to take all of it. And then I believe we have 2 refrigerators. Does she have a refrigerator in her storage? So we'll have 2 refrigerators. So because the one that's here, it belongs to the apartment, to management. So it was here when we got here and it was used when we got it. And so there it is. So whatever. But Precious said, make sure my mom's is working okay before we get rid of it. Oh, this one. Well, my mom's was fairly new. She had it for like 3 years under warranty and everything. So she had gotten it. Then California being the way it is, when Inglewood started the whole thing with getting the stadium, my mom and my aunt were roommates, and my mom wound up having to go live with my other auntie because they raised their rent to $160. Then 8 months later, they raised it up another 150. You're talking about two people on SSI. So my they had to split up, and my mom's stuff went into storage. So it's been in storage for like 4 or 5 years. So I think it'll be in pretty good condition. So that's another thing. We got to get all of my mom's stuff out of storage too, because that storage is $230 a month that can go into towards our mortgage. Oh yeah, speaking of our mortgage, you guys, how about this? Our mortgage that includes the taxes and includes the homeowner's insurance is cheaper than what we pay for rent. Brampton Gardner said, what did you say? She says, and I'm not homesteading or prepping. I'm just addicted to Costco. Let me tell you something. With Costco and with Sam's Club, I have Costco is $120 membership, and with Sam's Club it's $100 membership. I do not pay for my membership out of my pocket. I spend enough that I get a little bit left. I get a little bit left over because what I spend pays for my membership, and then there's something left. So I get you on that one because yeah, I buy in bulk. I've been that way since I was a kid. It was the funniest thing when we first got married, we were like dirt poor. Well, we were, but we weren't. We live with family, but our dates used to be going to the grocery store and going coupon shopping, and we might spend like 3 or 4 hours in a coupon, and we would just talk about when we were going to get our family, what we were going to do. But I've always been this type of shopper. I started couponing when I was 16. And they made me stop couponing because we ran out of space. So I had tried to get back into couponing, but the coupons weren't really coming like I needed them to. Plus, I didn't really have space. So now that we're moving, we have 3 sheds. I'm going to make sure that the things that I do have the coupon for, or that I do have to shop for, I'm going to have in abundance. But like we make, we've always had a stop since your first place, 17C. That's what I'm talking about, love notes. I have to save money. I mean, I make my own laundry detergent. I buy laundry detergent, but I make my own laundry detergent. I make my own fabric softener. I make my own shampoo and conditioner and body wash and everything. So a lot of things I'm doing, a lot of things that I'm doing that I make myself, it saves us a lot of money because shampoo. I have 4 daughters and 2 sons that have hair. That's a lot of shampoo. Now, thank God we are African American, so we don't shampoo our hair that much. But still, I make our own grease and our own scalp oils and everything. So because I do a lot and I grow a lot, my whole goal is just to bring it down so that we don't have to. My goal in this was to not have to work so hard for a house or whatever, but I want everything to go down. Love No says I was extremely yes. Now I use discounts on windows, door. See, car parts, exactly 300, as much as 300. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying because I know the windows, I guess the windows are fine, but like we have to get screens for a lot of the windows. So I'm going to see like what type of coupons I can get. Um, since we're going to be new homeowners, a lot of people are supposed to be, I was told that people are going to be, trying to get our business and give us all kind of discounts and coupons and stuff like that. So I'm going to jump on it. I know that when it's your birthday, you get like a lot of coupons and stuff for your birthday month. So when we get down there, I'm going to be applying to everybody, Tractor Supply, whoever and whatever, so that we can try to get as much stuff as possible. But because they left us the chicken coop and because they left us the pig pen, my realtor is already trying to find pigs really cheap, because he was like, you could probably get pigs either for nothing or very cheap. Well, I have a pig pen already, so all I have to do is get some pigs. But trust and believe, by I'm gonna say this time next week, Pooh Bear's gonna have some chickens. Oh yes, I gotta leave these babies out here. I gotta leave them, and they're getting so big. I gotta leave them, but I'm gonna have my own. And they're going to be in a brewery for a little bit, so I don't even have to worry about the coop right off. We'll fix it, but we have some time, because they're going to be in the house with us for a while. So, or either just on the back porch, because we have a nice back porch where they can be and they'll be safe, and that's fine. So, and I might bring them in at night. I'll have to figure that part out. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, but I'm so excited, you guys. Container Craft said I was an extreme coupon. I still am. I'm just been on break. She said I was an extreme couponer until a couple of years ago. Then I stopped because I no longer shop. Oh, you don't shop the aisles? Will you order stuff online? Because I order stuff online a lot of the time. Thank you. Thank you, Brampton. I don't know what it's like where you guys live, but here where we live, they have it to where you can, like, okay, Kroger. Kroger is Smith's if you live like by Vegas or like Arizona or anything. But if you're like in California, Kroger is Rouse, and it is Food for Less. And it's all interchangeably. It doesn't matter where you shop. If you have a membership with them, you have a membership with them, and you can use it wherever. And that being said, they have digital coupons that you can just load up. If you have a card with them, if you have a savings card with them, you can use it with them. Thank you. Bye, Nino and Lo. Thank you. But what we do is, she said, no, I don't buy things from down the aisle anymore. Oh, because I get it. No processed foods. That's one of the things I'm working on. That's why I say I want to learn how to make my own mayonnaise, because I saw they have vegan mayonnaise. I was like, oh, Best Foods makes vegan mayonnaise. And I know it's going to taste good, but I want to get my own. Sir, listen to this. Love No said, let me tell you how to pay off your mortgage early. One extra payment can cut off 7 years of your mortgage. 2 extra payments will have only 15 years to pay. What? So if we do 1 extra payment a month, we can get it done in 7. If we do 2 extra payments a month, we can have it done in 15 years. It could cut it down to 7, cut 7 years off. Well, thank you. That's the thing. I said, I'm gonna start working with some other. I know I can't talk to him right now. I thought I turned my volume down. This sucks. This is my dad ad, and I love him so much, but I'm live. Um, I I know, but I'm about to get off in a few minutes, and then I'll call him. Um, I said the life insurance company that I work for right now is not conducive to my life because I don't have a lot of business because you have to go out and get it. But I found a couple of companies that I can work for that I'm not captive to because, like right now, the company that I'm under, I can't work for any other company. And I love this company so much. It's fantastic. It is. It's just not conducive to my life right now because I don't want to go out into people's homes and you don't have to with them, but you got to get your own business. But the company that I'm looking at, two companies I'm looking at working with right now, I just have to answer the phone and close them over the phone. That'll bring me a lot more money and a lot quicker because what I said I would love to do is pay like two notes a month. I tell them I want to get it done in like 7 to 15 years. So love notes, you're right where I want to be with that one. I really want to get it paid off. Between him working, me working, the kids working, we're going to be fine. But I want to save money. So the goal is to build up our emergency fund because we have mutual funds. And the goal is to build up the mutual fund to have at least 15,000 in it for emergencies. And I want to really start doubling, tripling up on the 401ks that we have that are not connected to our jobs. These are just our separate mutual funds, building the portfolio, and then a general fund. But what we're doing with the kids, Levna said, Mom and I both have no mortgage. See, that's what, because this is the thing. Once we get this house almost paid off, we're buying another property and we're going to have our house built from the ground up how we want it if we still feel like that, because this was not the necessary forever home. It's our first home 26 years later, but whatever, it's our first home. But we don't necessarily, I don't think we want to live in California for the rest of our lives. So this is like 5 to 10 year plan, but we'll see. But our goal is to buy another home, like 1 to 2 houses a year, and start getting apartment complexes because that's like one of the things that we want to do is we want to have a lot of real estate. We don't well, I want to be a real estate agent. I don't think he necessarily wants to be a real estate agent. He just wants to own and not flip. We might flip some, but our goal is to own and rent them out, because when you do it that way and maybe hire a management company where they have to deal with the people and we don't have to, and have houses all around the country. And then that way we're leaving legacies for our kids and our grandkids and preferably our great grands. That's what we're trying to do while we're still young in our mid 40s. But it's okay. It's okay. So that's what we're looking at doing right now. Yeah, Love Note says Brampton. Someone call you Brampton. Brampton, it makes it so freeing. That's the thing. Getting the warranties on the appliances on the house. We have warranty on the house. We have warranty on the appliances. So if the AC or the swamp cooler or anything acts up, we have the warranty on it for the year. That was one of the contingencies with our realtor. He made sure that the owner paid for that. So we have the insurance that we're paying for, but they're paying for the warranty. But there's another warranty that my dad has. So we're going to get that. And then the other thing that we have to get is earthquake insurance. The earthquake insurance, the last company that I looked at through USAA, they said that earthquake insurance for our house is going to be $800 a year. I said, okay, well, that just means I got to close a big policy, and pay it off so that it's paid off in the year, because that was with monthly payments. But if I just pay it off by itself, it'll be like six something. So that's what I'm looking to do and not have to worry about it. Love Note said landlords now haven't gotten paid for a year. Foreclosures on one home. The bank pulls all the mortgages and takes your property. Yeah, I would definitely not want to be a landlord until this whole situation is done. I just wouldn't. I my heart goes out to all of the landlords that mean good for their tenants and do right by their tenants and are suffering. My heart does not go out to the landlords like my mom's landlord. I don't know if you were on here, Love Notes, but I was saying that about 5 years ago, my mom and my aunt lost their apartment here in Inglewood. Um, they were paying $995 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And then when the Ram Stadium, they started building for that, there's no rent cap in Inglewood. So the landlord went up $160. Okay, they're splitting it, not a problem. But then 8 months later, she went up another $150. You're talking about two women on Social Security. They couldn't afford it. So then my mom had to go live with my aunt, and my aunt had to live with family and everything. And it was just like, mm-mm. Hey, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear in chat. Hi, you're here, Growing with Hudson. Okay, good. I was hoping you got on because my computer was acting up outside. It kept just messing up. And I don't know if you saw where it was saying Alana Jordan. That's my government. And I was trying to tell you, I'm going to try to start in an hour because I just couldn't do it outside. And I know it's because my canopy is gone. And normally when I do a live, it's later in the day. So it wasn't working. Lubna said my sister winded up paying $3,500 a month in New York. Finally, she has she has listed and brought a house. Oh, good. Down. See, that's what I'm saying. What I really feel is I want to rent out the house that we have when it's all set. We're moving to the South. We already know that. But we're not going to sell anything. We're not selling nothing. Our house is going to be our house is in our name, but we're going to have it written up in our trust that the house goes to all 6 kids and it cannot be sold. I might do something like my grandmother and my father's mother. She said, if you don't sell the house, you only get $10. I'm going to say, if you do sell the house, you only get $10 per child. I'm going to do it like that for all of the properties. Don't sell them. Let them make you money. Or if you need some place to stay in the house. But I want to have it set up to where, everything is paid off and the only thing have to be taken care of are the taxes, and let our trust have enough money in it that we don't have to worry about it. That's the plan. That's the plan. Brampton. I said right. Brampton said easily $3,500 a month here to rent a house. It's crazy. Oh, Precious said, I have a rental property and was able to stay afloat. It was hard, but you have to be good with yes, you do have to be good with money, but it's ridiculous, really. With yes, you know what? This whole situation has been frustrating to me because I feel like they are penalizing the people who are trying to do right, who are trying to be good. And what I mean by that is when they had this whole unemployment, everybody gets $600 on top of what your regular unemployment would be. I felt that was kind of janky because they didn't have anything for the people who were still working. Okay, so I'm a life insurance agent. That's my hustle. But my job is care provider. So, as a care provider, I'm putting myself out there to go into my client's house. You guys saw when I first started my page, I would be going back and forth to physical therapy because I had to take my client to physical therapy 3 times a week and everything. I'm at a hospital, taking him from his home to the hospital, taking him grocery shopping, doing all these things. I'm not in my house safe and I'm not chilling. I'm working. But as a care provider, that's an essential worker. They didn't give us anything. They said they were going to give the care providers bonuses. We did not get a bonus. He works at FedEx. He works at FedEx Air. He does the airplanes. They didn't get a bonus. They didn't get nothing that was promised to them. And then I sit back and I look at these people getting $600 extra a week. And I'm going, y'all were getting minimum wage. Your minimum wage was so minute. Now, because like a lot of people aren't even getting paid $10 an hour on their job when they had the job. Then you had all these people who weren't working in the first place. Then it started applying for the assistance, the unemployment. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all are getting way more money than me. Why can't you? With the money that we get, we were able to still pay our bills, still pay our rent. And our my rent is well over $2,000 a month. And I'm sitting here going, we're not getting any rental assistance. We're not getting any incentive for continuing to work. But the people who didn't even have, now, if you had a job and you lost your job because of this bull crap, I get it. My heart goes out to you. I ain't even tripping. But if you weren't working in the first place, now you get to get all of this extra money. I just kind of felt some kind of way, But like you said, God is, God is blessing us. He is. He is. And I'm just like, this is why I'm trying to get what I can get to give to my kids so that they don't ever have to worry about it. Precious said, I agree. I have a job. You do notary? See, my sister teaches the notary class and she teaches live scan. I am about to do that with my sister because I can get the notary done, do the classes online, and then just go to take the test. Precious said, notary, of loans on site. I was best to work. Yeah, from home. Yeah, but it was real janky. I'm like, man. But it's okay. God carried us through. He love knows you do everything. You know everything. Oh my gosh, I thank God for you. Love knows she used to be a notary. See, when my mom died, like normally I never really had use for a notary. Every now and then through life insurance I might. But for the most part, no. But when my mom died and I had to submit paperwork to get her investment money and everything, the paperwork kept getting messed up and I had to keep going back to the notary. And I mean, he was cool about it, but I had to go to him 3 times, I want to say. And it wasn't his fault. It was the company, one person saying this, oh, you need these forms. And then they send me the forms. Oh, then I send the forms back in and I'm overnighting it and everything. It was just a big old just debacle. But nevertheless, at the end of the day, I got my mom's money. I was able to bury her and everything. So that was fine. But I knew that it was a need, and just watching my sister be a mobile notary. But when she started telling me like the amount that she is making, and now she teaches live scanning through LA Community College. I'm like, and this is my baby sister. And when I say baby sister, the year that I graduated, she was born the next month. So I graduated in 93, and that's when she was born. She's killing the game. I'm proud of her. She's got a beautiful husband, 4 beautiful babies. She's doing the thing. But I was sitting here like, being a life insurance agent and having the notary is a good thing because I do run into it. But I want to start working with mortgage companies and everything with doing notary and taking the class to go ahead and get my real estate license. That's like the next big thing I think I'm going to be working on, because you can sell life insurance and sell real estate. You can sell life insurance, sell real estate, and do taxes and be a notary. You can do it all. But I want to have like a one-stop shop where my adult kids can do it. And I have this one, he's 17 now, Jeremiah, he's 17 now. He is like a hustler, like go-getter. He'd be like, Mom, can I clean your car for $20? Mom, what extra housework can I do to get this money? Because I want to go buy these shoes or whatever. Or he'll say stuff like the agreement now is for every dollar that he saves, we'll match the dollar for him to get a car. Like, he can't wait to turn 18 so that he can come. He's going to work with his dad, but he wants to work with me selling life insurance because he sees how that money comes. He'll be out there trying to get me clients because he knows how, I'll hook him up. You want some shoes or whatever. You get me clients. You're my kid. I'll take care of you, whatever. But I just love that hustle. Precious said, yes, notary has gotten me out of financial bad spots. Yes, she said, I'll always have notary certificate. Exactly. Trust me, tenants ran game. Of course they did. During the pandemic, didn't show docs for loss of job. And I couldn't evict. Oh, it sucked. I know. But you can do that. The forgiveness, they have that whole thing right now here in California. I don't know about other places, but you're in California. I saw it yesterday. They have that the forgiveness that the landlords can apply for it. Is not the tenant that has to apply. You can apply for it yourself. And if you want to know, let me know and I'll get you the information, because I was like, oh, that is so dope, because I just think it's unfair, because it would be one thing if the tenants didn't have to pay, so the owners didn't have to pay the mortgage. Now, if that was the case, then that would be fine. And then the government could just wipe everybody's situations clear. If they did it like that, I would be like, okay, but for you to still have to pay your mortgage, but they don't have to pay rent, I just think that that's just so disrespectful. Grandma Cousin said, just my opinion, the country should shut down. Exactly. Exactly. Shut down completely. We would be done. Don't let nobody in. Don't let nobody in. And make them get tested for like 3 tests. If the whole world shut down completely and everybody had to stay in their little cubbies, and if they said stuff like everybody's got a $600 gift card to go grocery shopping at your favorite grocery store, and we're going to give you, or, gave people certain places, and everybody was able to really just stock up and say, everybody sit your butt at home in the house, we wouldn't really need vaccinations. We wouldn't have to worry about masks. Because if they made us all be on timeout and really truthfully enforced it for 2 months, we wouldn't have that situation. Just give everybody enough time to stock up. And then if people are going to run out, then you have a team that goes out and just gives stuff to people, or have a specific day. Like, when you go to Walmart or whatever, when you do pickup, they put the stuff in your trunk. So they're not even coming in contact with you. And then you just get your little Macroband and just spray everything down in your car. Spray it all down right then and there. By the time you get home, if there is any, that word is gone. I mean, that's just what me. Because when I go to the grocery store, I spray everything down as I pick it up. I have my little alcohol spray or my little Lysol spray or whatever, and I just spray everything down, and then I put it in my cart and going about my business. But, that's just me. And if you don't want to use the Macroband, then you just use your Lysol, use whatever, but make it happen. And if we just shut down, we could be fine. It doesn't cure. To me, I told you I got the shot, and I got it because I got it right after my mama died from that thing. And I was like, I can't die. And if you tell me that this is going to stop me from dying, it might not stop me from contracting it. I might contract it, but I'm not going to die. And I take my muscadine, and I take my elderberry, and I take my moringa, and I take my calcium and my magnesium and my zinc. I take it. But at the end of the day, I still might get it, but I don't want to die. So, because, Lubna says vaccinations don't cure nothing. People, both sides, people had both shots, still catch yes, I agree. But you know what? That's like with every vaccination that I know of, every vaccination that I got. For example, when you were kids and you had to get the mumps and the rubella, the chicken pox, I still got the chicken pox, but it wasn't severe. I still got the mumps, but it wasn't severe. So it just lets me know that the vaccination doesn't protect you from getting it. It just stops it from being severe. Now, there are some people, and see, even looking at the statistics right here in California, last week when I watched it, they said 83% of the people that are contracting it are getting the Delta, and they are not vaccinated. They didn't say 100% of the people are not vaccinated. They said 83% are not vaccinated. So that shows me that people that are vaccinated are still getting it. But what they did say was very few people that got it had like and everything. So, but see me, I still wear my mask. If I'm going somewhere that I really don't feel too good about, I still put my shield on too, because I have on 2 masks, a shield, and sometimes even still my gloves. But I always have my spray with me. And I ain't playing with them people. I'm not playing with them people because she said, never took a flu shot, never had the flu. See, now I'm going to tell you something. Normally, I get the flu twice a year. Normally, we get the stomach flu. Normally, my kids' asthma is affected because they are outside, and when it rains, the dust and everything comes up out of, and all the pollen and everything. But since we have to wear our mask, haven't had the flu. They haven't been having asthma attacks. Normally, right now, this whole spring and summer, Selena and Mecca and Jeremiah would be like sick and sometimes having to be rushed to the hospital and stuff. We're not having all of that because we're wearing our masks. So I'm learning that that is helping us from everything. Can't cure everything, but we haven't had a stomach flu or the flu or none of that stuff. Brenda said I take a shot of whiskey when I get home, clean my. No, that's right. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. Brandon says, yes, I take a ton of supplies too. So far, so good. So far, so, oh, supplements. Now, when COVID hit my house, not supposed to say that word, when that thing hit my house, well, I'm not monetized. When that thing hit my house, it picked and chose, kind of felt like it picked and chose who it wanted to get. But I didn't get it. Two of my kids didn't get it before it did. Now, this is the thing when I say that. It's two girls per room. My two daughters, they have a bunk bed on top of each other. The one on top had COVID. The one under didn't. I tried to separate them, but they didn't want to be separated. And because I didn't have it and I have heart conditions, I had to keep myself away from them. Even when my mom died, I wasn't able to console them. Their dad had to do that because I couldn't let nobody hug me, couldn't let nobody touch me because I was too afraid that, I would contract it and I would die. And so, but how crazy is it for you to be sharing a room together and one get it and one doesn't get it? I was like, y'all got same mama, same daddy. Y'all share a room together. Y'all pretty much eat the same stuff. The 12-year-old got it, but the 19-year-old didn't. When they were sitting here talking about it doesn't really get kids, my 12-year-old caught it, but my 19-year-old didn't. Love knows you did everything. You did everything. I am going to be able to say that in a minute. Love knows, ha ha ha. You can keep down your exposure to germs with everyday. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I'm like, when I leave out of my, and even because they work at FedEx, and that's like how my son and stuff got it. We believe he got it from work because his coworkers had it. Sitting in a lunchroom eating and taking your mask off and not keeping that social distance. We live and we learn. But it's over now. So, bye, Brampton. I'm going to let you guys go because I still haven't started Sunday dinner. And we have a lot of packing to do, but we're going to pack from now. Right now, it's 2:51 for us. And so I'm going to go in here and cook these meatloaf cupcakes, get that done really, really quick. And then we got packing to do, y'all. My goal is, because I have everything already outside, I probably won't do a live. I'll just do video because I got so many seeds to put in getting ready. The kohlrabi, and I have both kohlrabis, the purple and the green, all the groove, because the first time I planted everything, I wasn't really focusing on it and all that stuff died. But this is section planting coming on right now. I'm about to kill it and focus. Oh yeah, because I got little watermelons coming in out there. I saw. So I'm gonna do a video so then y'all can watch it at y'all leisure. So with that, I'm gonna say thanks for tuning in to Homesteading with Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's a shame you don't know your own title. Thank you for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm your girl Pooh Bear, and I will see you soon, or you will see me soon, whichever. Thank you for tuning in with me. The Spanish food. Oh, see, Love No said, see, I thought I was leaving, but wait a minute. Love No said, I knew it was coming in November. Did you? Oh, she said, see, look, Love No said, I knew it was coming in November 2019 when China had 4,500 people build a 3 foot, build a 3 football size hospital in 30 days to quarantine people. What? I didn't hear about that. Then Love No said, Spanish flu 1918. What do you learn from? Yeah, because I was watching a documentary on it, and they were saying I think it was San Francisco had pretty much done away with it because they quarantined and they wouldn't let anybody in or anything. So they had kind of like passed over them. But then the mayor, I think it was, started letting people come in and letting them go out, and then it wiped a lot of them out. So that's why I'm like, they opened up stuff here in LA, in California. California's open, but guess what? And they had the no mask thing. It wasn't a rule. They were saying, if you've been vaccinated and everything, it lasted. I don't even, Precious, did it even last 2 weeks? Oh, Precious is gone. I don't think that it lasted 2 weeks, and they cut it out. Masks are now required again because the Delta spiked here. But let me go, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Love No said, Olympics, the beds are made from cardboard. So you have Olympians or people at the Olympians and they're laying on cardboard so they can throw them away. I mean, give them some styrofoam. I don't know. I guess. See, to me, I think that I would just get, like, when you were in preschool, they had those cots. Because I'm a preschool teacher. I just don't work I was a preschool teacher. I'm getting off. He's telling me to get off. I got too much to do. I'm gonna just say this. But we would just wipe the cots down with Lysol. So if you have Lysol or the Clorox bleach, wipe them down, then it's dead. But I don't know. Oh, they had a big breakout with people coming. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm getting off because I'm being told to get off and I gotta be good. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.